Hey folks, thanks for tuning in for another video today, if I could talk. So I thought what I'd do today is, last year I bought one of the Jon Pack Sleeve Beds from Self Reliance Outfitters. And for those of you that don't know what a sleeve bed is, it's basically like a tube of canvas. So basically think of it like a canvas bedroll with open ends on each side. And you make a bed out of it. You can do all kind of stuff with it. You can actually make it into a hammock and stuff like that. But anyway, so what I thought I'd do today is make it into make a sleeve bed out of it. So kind of a raised bed, jungle type bed, I guess you per se, or something like that. But anyway, so that's what we're going to do today. So just out here enjoy the woods. Another beautiful day out here today. So got outside and got out of the house. So that's what we're going to do. So thanks for watching, and hang around, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. So I hung my Hidden Woodsman day rock up here in the tree because it's springtime and the bugs are starting to come out on the ground, and it's just stuff's easier to get to, you know, when it's hanging up. So basically what I got in here, I just got a typical day load that I would take with a couple extra things. As you see right here, I just got my my Whoopee poncho liner because it's a little cool out here. Nothing bad. I really don't need it, but I brought it out. It's my Alpha Outpost one that I got in one of my boxes. So I got that, and then right here on top of my pack is the sleeve, the Jon Pack Sleeve Bed. And so like I said, what this is just a large piece of canvas tube. You can tell it has grommets and stuff on it. So like I said, again, you can use this as a hammock. You can rig it up, you know, many different ways. You can use it as a browse bed, so you can fill it full of leaves and stuff, lay it on the ground, stuff like that. So the first thing we need is a tripod. Well, we need two tripods, one for each end. So I've actually got some cut wood over here from my old camp that I'm going to use as one tripod, and then I'm going to have to go and cut down a tree for another tripod. And then once we get the tripods built, we'll need two bed rails per se. So that's what we're going to do first. Let me go and grab these first trees, and we'll make a quick tripod, and then go find another suitable tree for another tripod. So yeah, let's see, tools I brought out with me today. I brought out my my council tool camp carver, so I brought it out, and I also brought my Boreal 21 saw, bow saw from Agua Canyon. I couldn't fit it in my pack, so I just carried it in with me. So those are my tools. Other than that, I've got, you know, my knife for the day I'm using is the Willis Knives Marauder. This is a new knife from my buddy Joe Willis, and so I'll be testing this knife out and using it a lot, so you'll see it a lot, and eventually a review will come of that. So yeah, so let me go and get this wood over here for this to make this tripod, and I'll be right back. Alright, so this was the 3 cut pieces that are already cut from my, my old camp. You can tell this was my old camp that I took apart. Have a video of it if anybody's interested. But see, a pine tree fell there. We got a lot of downed trees out here from the storms and stuff we had, which is kind of good for firewood and stuff. Now I'll just have to get out here one day and clean up most of this. But anyway, so I got a couple of pieces that were already cut, so I'm going to save those and obviously use those. That's going to be one tripod, and these are about 4 feet tall and about 2.5 inches in diameter. So that should be some pretty good tripods. Pretty good legs. So I'm going to get those down. I think actually what I'm going to do is I might, since the bark is already stripping off of this one, I think I might just strip the other ones. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to put those together really quick, so I'll be right back. Well, out of those 3, only one was good. The other 2 were pretty rotted. So I got one. So I got a start of a tripod. So now I need to go find a tree to cut down to make some tripods. So let's get to it. Oh, well, I think I found my first tree here. It's going to be this maple right here. I don't know if you're going to be able to really tell much because the sun is right there, so it's washing out, so I don't know if you can tell, but this maple, I'd rather not cut down a maple, but looking at the top of this one, it's kind of wrapped around this other tree behind it, and it's eventually going to choke out and die anyway. So we're going to cut that one down, and then I see a couple more over here that we can cut down too, to finish the tripod and get the rails. So let's get to cutting. I think what I'm going to do is use my axe and then use the saw later. But I'll kind of take it down right here because it has a crook in it. So it's coming up and kind of turning. Again, it's kind of hard to see that. So it comes out of the ground. So I cut it here. I'm going to come up a little bit because, again, it has that little crook in it. I think I'm going to cut this part off right here. Make a little notch. And then I got a measuring tape. I'm going to measure how long I need a tripod, or need the legs for the tripod. So before I go any further, I'm going to say that I know I'm going to get asked or get complained, because I always do, for cutting this live tree down. Well, as I said before in previous videos, you know, this is my own property out here. Some of these trees need to be cut down to allow the other ones to grow. This was one of them, so I don't really have an issue cutting this tree down. Now, I'm not going to go down and just cut down all the trees out through here. I'm not going to do that. But I do selectively cut, or choose when I'm building stuff. I kind of selectively choose what I'm going to cut down. So hopefully that'll clear that up. So I got to get the sawing, so I'll be back with you in a minute. Alright, got my tripods lashed up. Got one there, one here. Not the best lashing jobs I've ever did by far, so they're definitely going to need a little bit of work. All I had with me was, I think this is number 12 bank line, so not that thick. I don't have 36 bank line, I ran out, but nevertheless, I think I've got them on tight enough, at least for right now. I can kind of test fit. So basically now what we need is we need 2 rails to run on each side of the tripods for the bed. So that's what I need to find now. I need to find, unfortunately, I got to cut down another tree that I can go and be able to get 2 rails out of. So about another tree about 2 inches in diameter or so that I can get 2 8-foot rails out of, roughly. And so yeah, that's what we're going to do now. So stay with me. So I think this one right here will do. It's kind of spindly up at the top up there. It's kind of bent over. Got some damage to it, so we'll cut that one down. I think it'll give me 2 decent sized rails, so let's cut it down and find out. Alright, so there it is laid out. So now all I gotta do is feed the rails into the bed here, and yeah, and get it set up over there. So let's feed the rails through here. Well, there it is, set up. So it takes a little bit of finagling and stuff to get the sides adjusted right and all that. Ideally, what I would do if I was going to camp out here in this, and I am eventually, just not tonight, I would tie up these sides, or the rails to the tripod, tie them up, That way it doesn't slip. And I would angle off the back of this tripod to kind of get this to be buried in the ground on each side to kind of give it some more stability. It's pretty stable now. I'll get in it here in a second and show you. But yeah, it's actually pretty comfortable. I was shocked. So let me get in it here. So you have to be careful, just like a hammock. It's going to slide a little bit. Ugh. But I got the sun right here in my face, so I'll probably flip around to the other side. But this is extremely comfortable. I'm very impressed actually with how comfortable this thing really is. Definitely going to be doing a camp out in this thing, so it's not something that I would backpack with, because obviously this canvas weighs, I think it weighs like 6 or 7 pounds, just the canvas alone. So it's probably not something you want to backpack with. But I mean, for out here, out at camp, or maybe you want to do hike in a little ways with it, and set up something. It's pretty neat. I mean, like I said, it's a very versatile piece of equipment. It's not that expensive. So I'm very impressed with it. You could slide, what I would probably do if I was going to camp out here tonight, or when I eventually camp out, is I'm going to slide my my inflatable pad in between there, give me a little bit more cushion. And it's wide enough. Obviously I'm a bigger person, so it's plenty wide enough, it seems like. And then the only other thing I would do would be string a tarp over me, and yeah, then you'd be completely covered. You're off the ground. This is a sweet setup. I really like it. Looking forward to using it. I'm glad I finally got able to get it out, get outside here. So let me get off of here, and I'll be right back here with you in just a second. All right, well, I got a little sweaty, you know, out here working, but you know, it's fun to get out here and do this sort of thing. I said I really enjoyed setting that up. I'm going to actually lay out here for a while and just relax and make some lunch and stuff. I got pollen or bugs in my eyes, but anyway, so that's what I'm going to do now, and just kind of hang out. Yeah, so thanks again for watching, folks, and please like, share, and subscribe. You know, get outside, get outdoors. You know, we're, again, said in a previous video, we're living in some difficult times right now with everything that's going on, and so yeah, we just need to get outside and kind of recharge and, you know, have fun. Now, I know somebody's going to ask about these trees that I cut down. Again, I'm on my own property. I select cut them, and these trees aren't going to go to waste. The tops of the trees that I didn't use, they still got some good stuff on them. They got some good wide branches and stuff on them, so I'll probably use those for a campfire or something like that. You know, and yeah, and then obviously the bottom parts made the tripods. This tripod will last for a while, which is really good, so I can use it for a while. But anyway, thanks again for watching, folks. I'll see you in another video really soon. Get outside, get outdoors. Always remember your PPE, plan, prepare, and exercise. And always make sure you have the necessary skills to survive. Thanks again, folks, and I'll see you in another video really soon.